Hi, I'm Angela and I live with a traumatic brain injury, and this video is part of my project about bringing brain injury support, education and awareness to our community. Today I would like to speak to you about NDIS, the National Disability Insurance Scheme. I am a recipient of NDIS, and in my life it has been the best thing to happen with regards to my injury. The support that I now have, a lot of it I didn't have before, and I've only had NDIS funding for about a year, and it has made a huge difference to how I'm living my life and opportunities that are there for me now and assistance that I'm receiving. NDIS funding, I find that people either love it or have got stories to tell about it. I will say it's not easy to start with, in that the application forms literally came and went from my dining table for about 2 years. It's a very confronting process, in that, in a nutshell, you basically have to list and receive, confirmation and like from your medical professionals. You can't just go in there and go, well, I've got this, this and this, and off you go. You need to provide proof from your specialists and so forth. So there's a whole process behind it. But the initial start of it, you really have to almost sit in front of a mirror and list everything that you can no longer do due to your disability, which is really confronting, and which is why the application forms sat on that dining table, and come and went from that dining table for a good 2 years. I would get I need to do this, and I'd get a form sent out, and I'd start it and then end up in a crying mess in the corner of the room, and then throw it away, and then call and get another form sent out, and then I'd be again sitting in that corner of the room rocking myself and crying. And in the end, I got a hold of the Acquired Brain Injury Outreach Service here in Brisbane, and literally just said, help, which is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I don't like asking for help, but I did, and I'm very glad that I did. So I suppose what I'm saying is, it will change your life. It will make a huge difference to you. But the hard part is making that initial contact and filling in those forms. So if you can get somebody to help you with that, who can advocate with you, whether it's a medical professional or somebody within an outreach service, and there's a lot of them out there, or even if it's somebody that who can help you initially, do it. It is a struggle, and mentally it does throw your mental health for a bit of a loop initially, but it will make a difference. So I really encourage you that if you're thinking about it, if you haven't yet, really consider it. And if you can push past that sitting in front of a mirror and listing everything that you can no longer do, and almost got to list everything that's wrong with you, it is hard. And I completely understand exactly how hard it is. It is no other word for it. It's hard. It can be demeaning. It's so confronting, but do it, because it does make a difference. And it's the little things. It's the fact that, you know, I'm not so stressed over the little things in life, because it's enabling me to do the bigger things in life. You know, for instance, sorry, I'm thinking, trying to put it into words. Today, for instance, I'm focusing on spending time with Sean to do this video and another, and to work on my project. So that sounds easy to a lot of people, but for me, that's hard, because it means on either side of today, it's very much break time. It's sleep time, it's recoup time. So I do get that assistance at home. I don't have to be so anal about the little things, about the house cleaning and about the yards, but also it's not just about those things. It's speech therapy. Speech therapy is making such a difference to me. Physiotherapy, you know, whereas I have one of my physiotherapists is amazing with skin needling, so I see her for that. Another physiotherapist is really, I find we have a really good connection, and he's really good in helping me build my strength up and think of different ways of movement to help me, you know, to avoid dizziness, to avoid falling over. I didn't have that support before, so I now have that support. I'm meeting up with my OT in the next few weeks, and you know, she comes up with these great and new tools that are available out there to help me, and things that I would never have even thought of before, and financially they would never have been within my scope of ever being able to afford. So even though the NDIS doesn't help with medical bills, so to speak, they do help with the allied health stuff. So they do help with the practical things to help you live the best life that you can, and to make things easier for you, and to help you cope with a disability that you may have. So, for fear of starting to ramble, in a nutshell, if you don't have NDIS funding, really push yourself and see if you can get it. If you do have NDIS funding, make sure you've got a support coordinator who specialises in the form of disability that you have, so that they can help you get the most out of your funding and make the most out of what is available for you. So there you go. I hope that helps you guys. I hope that helps someone. If you've got any questions, please feel free to send me the questions, make a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and like and all of those things to help this project grow. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. See yous.